Jack Benny program. With Jack's special guest, Jane Mansfield.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. Now, I don't know whether you can notice it or not on your television sets, but I have a beautiful tan. And you know how I got it? I just returned from 6 wonderful days in Hawaii. For what it cost me, I could have bought 78 sun lamps. Trip, and I'll tell you how I happened to go. You see, I was talking to my doctor a few weeks ago, and my doctor told me that I was in fine condition, but I was a little bit nervous and tense, and he thought that I ought to take a trip. Now, I can understand him suggesting that because I happen to have the only doctor in Beverly Hills who has a combination clinic and travel agency. Of course, it was a little bit embarrassing taking my physical examination in a store window. Well, anyway, after I put my clothes back on, he told me to stick out my tongue. He wanted to wet the labels on my luggage. Of course, the thing that's so eerie about it, you see, when your travel agent, who is also a doctor, says goodbye, you don't know where you're going. And anyway, I didn't exactly like the shape of a couple of his trunks. But I want to tell you, a trip like that is really intriguing. It is to me anyway, because it gave me a chance to get away from Don Wilson, who's always complaining, and Dennis Day, who drives me nuts altogether. And I want to tell you something, folks. If you've never been to Hawaii, you ought to go. I always thought that the fellas who narrate the travelogues exaggerate. But that's not true. Everything they say about Hawaii is true. I said because the Hawaiian Islands are really the tropical islands of enchantment.
Yes, the tropical islands of enchantment, the paradise of the Pacific, Hawaii, where regal palms enhance the beauty of Waikiki Beach. And in the background, Diamond Head, wearing a majestic crown of fleecy clouds held in place by the gentle pressure of the trade winds. But out of this dream, our visitors are abruptly brought back to reality by the realization that their vacation has come to an end. But even the farewell is something to remember. Hawaii's heartwarming aloha. As the luxurious queen of the Pacific prepares to sail, there's music, flowers, and gaiety. And here on the dock is where one of the most colorful ceremonies of the island takes place, the presentation of the leis. This is an old custom by which the natives express their feeling toward the departing visitors. First is the orchid lei, presented to those who have made friends on the island. Next comes the plumeria blossom. This token, when presented to a traveler, expresses the sincere wish that soon he will return again. Yes, nobody leaves the island without at least one flowery memento, for even the lei made of the common ordinary ginger blossom is presented by the native shopkeepers to all those who have come into their stores and spent a little money. Is one of our departing visitors being neglected? Can it be possible that of all those people with whom he frolicked away those carefree hours at Waikiki, not one of them remembered to present him with the island's most treasured? Ah, here comes someone to correct this oversight.
There's the whistle, and Rochester isn't here yet. Why don't it... Oh, there he comes. Well, it's about time you got here. Now, come on, let's get going.
Boss! Boss! Do we have to leave?
Of course we have to leave. And anyway, what are you dressed up like that for?
I didn't have time to change. I was a special guest at a luau.
A luau?
That's a Hawaiian smorgasbord.
I know what it is.
I never saw so much food on a table in all of my life.
Really?
They had an octopus as a lazy Susan.
I don't care what they had. You could have left soon enough to pick up your own luggage.
Boss, it wasn't my fault. They wouldn't let me leave until I drank a toast to King Kamehameha the First.
King Kamehameha the First.
Then we drank a toast to King Kamehameha the Second. Then I proposed a toast to drink a toast to King Kamehameha the Third.
Rochester.
Which led to a toast to King Kamehameha the Fourth.
Look,
And they insisted that I drink a toast to King Kamehameha the Fifth.
you must have been popular.
Popular? Boss, shake hands with King Kamehameha the Sixth.
Hey, come on, pick up the bags.
No, boss. You take the bags. I have to put my bathing suit on.
Your bathing suit? Rochester, I told you, you only dive for pennies when the ship arrives.
Mr. Benny! Mr. Benny! Oh, Mr. Benny!
Yes?
Hello, stranger!
Slapperman! Oh, for heaven's sakes, I haven't seen you in so long. Where have you been all these years?
Right here in Honolulu. I'm a native.
Gosh, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I'm the owner of the Haikalini Delicatessen.
I ate there nearly every one of my meals.
This I know. And to show you mine appreciation, I'm going to make you a present from this.
Well, thank you, Schlepperman. Thank you very much. See, I noticed that the leis that the other people got were made of ginger and orchid. What's this one made of?
Chicken livers.
Chicken liver?
Yeah.
You better wear it on deck, boss. The seagulls will drive you crazy.
Never mind. Well, anyway, thank you. Thank you very much, Schlepperman. It was so good to see you again.
The feeling is hukamala.
Kukamala?
In English, it means likewise.
Well, goodbye. Goodbye, Slep. Say hello to your wife, huh?
You say it. I left her in California.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Happy landing.
Yeah.
I sell the best salami where the breeze is always balmy in Hawaii.
What a show-off. Hukamala! That means likewise.
And so, with her bow majestically pointed into the trade winds, the luxurious Queen of the Pacific reluctantly sails from Honolulu Harbor. And as the Aloha Tower sinks behind the horizon, we bid fond farewell to Hawaii. However, our vacation has not come to an end, for we still have the luxurious voyage homeward.
One of the afternoon watch, and all's well. Hope I see you well.
There we are.
What are you looking for? Imperial Palace is in the center. The six
Sure is a nice
districts are
voyage.
arranged around the palace like spokes of a wheel. The
Sure,
sky
nice
is
voyage.
in the northeast, moving clockwise.
Yes, it certainly is.
Temple, Talos Plaza, and
You meet so
Elgin
many
Gardens
friendly
districts.
people on board a ship.
The waterfront is south of Temple
You always
District.
do.
The Arcane University is south of the Arboretum. The Imperial Prison is north of Market.
Right now, our position is latitude 145 and longitude
21. See, the wind is coming from the south-southwest at 8 knots an hour.
Are you the navigator?
No. You see, the reason I know that you learn this by sticking your finger in your mouth and then holding it up like this. And then the cool side is the side that the wind is coming from. I learned that when I was in the Navy during the war. When I got out of the Navy, I didn't know what to do at first, so then I thought, well, I like show business. I always did, you know. So I went into vaudeville, and then I was in shows, and I went into radio, and now I'm on television.
From Hollywood, the Jack Benny program with Jack's special guest, Connie Francis.
#1 singing star of America, Miss Connie Francis. I want to tell you something. It's so nice to have you on my program again.
Well, thank you, Jack. It's so nice to be back.
And Connie, I must tell you something. You know, as I was watching the rehearsal today, you know, and you were doing your numbers, I couldn't help but think how fortunate an artist is to be a singer, to be able to sing.
Fortunate? What do you mean?
Well, this isn't taking anything away from you, you know, but I mean, you singers really have it easy. You know, when you have a voice, all you have to do is open your mouth and out it comes. But with comedians, it's different. We have to worry about delivery and material and timing and everything. Really, it's pretty difficult for a comedian.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't agree with you. I think getting laughs is a lot easier.
You what?
I think getting laughs is a lot easier than singing.
You do?
Certainly. And I can prove it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a little joke I'd like to tell you. Do you mind, Jack?
No. This I want to hear.
Well, it seems there was a Scotchman.
It's always a Scotch. The minute they tell us, go ahead.
And he went to a doctor because his side was hurting. So the doctor said, we'll have to take some x-rays. So he took the x-rays, and afterwards he said, according to these, you definitely have to have an operation. So the Scotchman said, well, doctor, how much will it cost? And the doctor said, $500. So the Scotchman said, look, doctor, if I give you $25, will you just touch up the x-rays a little bit?
That's a pretty good joke, you know. Who told it to you?
Your doctor.
Well, at least he was nice. You know, he made it a Scotch. Well, Connie, I must say that you did get a big laugh.
And frankly, I didn't think it was difficult at all. It was very simple.
It was?
Now then, Jack, since you seem to think it's so much easier to sing than to tell jokes, why don't you sing something?
Me sing?
Yes, you started this whole discussion. Now I'd like to hear you sing something like, well, something like Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon.
Hello there. Welcome to the arena. I don't think I've ever seen you around here. I know all the regulars. Believe me. If you're looking to join the arena as a combatant, you need to head down to the Bloodworks and talk to Owen, the Blade Master. If you're here to bet on a fight, on the other hand, you're talking to the right man. There are matches all day long, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's a lot of chances to fill your purse with coin. So what do you say? You want to bet on a match?
Okay, hold it, Ringo. See how easy it is to get laughs?
Well,
Very well then. If you need anything, please just ask.
We didn't give out any raffle tickets before I lose my audience.
If by any chance you're interested in actually fighting in the arena, you need to head down to the... Just head through the door here on my right and take the stairs down. Beyond...
What's this all about? Oh, Mr. Benny.
Have a good day now.
What is this you and Harlow, your son? What is it? Well, Jack, Harlow is such a great fan of Connie Francis, he'd like her to autograph one of her record albums for her. Well, for heaven's sakes, couldn't you wait until we were off the air? I mean, did you have to come in the middle of the show? You never did like me. I like you. All right, we'll get this here. Mr. Wilson's son wants you to autograph this album.
What would you like me to write?
Well, just say, to Harlow, with all my love, and sign it Connie Francis. You know her name. Yes. Kiss me. What are you trying to do? I'm going out. Harlow, please. Here, did you sign it? All right. I don't want yours. I wasn't going to give you mine. I'm certainly glad of that. You never did like me. Daddy, he's making fun of me. Well, we don't have to stay here and be humiliated. There they go, our 51st and 52nd state.
I'm a busy man. I don't know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off. You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you! My granny can beat you, and she's dead. Wait, you're serious, aren't you? What is it with you people? You walk in, want to be combatants, and your entrails end up decorating my red room. All right, it's your funeral. Welcome to the arena, you filthy pit dog. You're free to fight so long as you know the rules of competition. Now let me give you your battle raiment. It's the uniform of all arena combatants. Do you want a light raiment or a heavy raiment? A light raiment, huh? You sure? Figured you for the heavy raiment type. You know, hide behind a skin of steel. Okay, then. Here. Put that on. See if it fits okay. When you're ready for a match, I'll be waiting. You want to fight, you talk to me. All right, then? Ready? You call that ready? You're not even wearing your battle raiment. Don't talk to me again until... You haven't run home to Mama yet, huh? That's a good sign. So, you ready for a match, or do you just need some information? All right, maggot. Looks like you're suited up in your battle raiment and all set to go. The red room is just over there. When you're ready to get eviscerated, just head up the ramp to the arena. Good luck, and may Zira have mercy on your soul.
Stop talking already!
city. Welcome to the arena. For this match, we've got some fresh meat, 2 brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste any time. Let the battle begin!
By the 9 divines, you did it. You actually won. You ain't so bad after all, Pit Dog. You may even survive enough matches to advance in rank. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory. There's more where that came from if you keep on winning. Now go unwind before your next fight.
Howdy. I hate to disappoint you, but the jackass ain't home. Now, by the way, my name is Lem Skinner. And I live here with my wife, Em, and my son, Clem. We're mighty proud of this place. We got the prettiest home in this area. This is my wife, Em. We've been married 29 years. Now, I know she loves me because she's still wearing the wedding dress. Now, this is my wife's brother. He used to be the hottest drummer in the county. I'd like to introduce him to you, but he died yesterday. Anyway, we're just a normal family. And we're very, very happy here. And everything's going just fine, buddy.
Lamb.
What is it, Em?
Tell me, Lamb, have you seen Clem?
I ain't seen Clem since 3 p.m.
Did you all see that?
Yep.
I thought it was dead.
That probably was one of them reflex things.
Well, forget about him. I'm getting worried about our boy Clem. I think it's high time you talk to Clem about the facts of life. He's going on 28.
Well, he doesn't have to learn about that until he starts school.
Well, when's it gonna start?
When I get through. Anybody here? Your little secret. You've been sending shems on me. You've been sending love letters to Luna. Oh, Johnny! Watch your language. There's flies on this guy.
Liam, you better have a talk with that boy about the facts of life.
Well, and I'm going to do it in words.
Look, boy, I don't know what your father's talking about, but I'll tell you one thing. I don't think it's right what you're doing, Lulu Bell. Stirring up a person's innards like that with them kind of love letters. Well, you're gonna find out. Now. You're gonna sit right down and write yourself a letter.
Write yourself a letter, son.
Make believe that it came from
Turning point in your life. I mean, I can give you an opportunity. Hey, boy, answer phone. Excuse me. Hello, what is my man? Let's come to never gooey. Would you like order, please? Oh, number 4 dinner for 5 people. Very good. Number 4 dinner, you get some chow mein, pork sideline, fried shrimp, and Portugal. You don't want number 4 dinner, you want number 5 dinner for 4 people. Oh, for 4 people on number 5 dinner, you take away almond duck. No. So sorry. Cannot leave almond duck on dinner for 4. Must be dinner for 5. Well, you like it dinner for 5, but you only know 4 people. When you find friends, call it back. Bye. Sorry, your chow mein will be ready to go in a minute. Look, I didn't order chow mein. Now look, here's my menu. I want you to work for me. What kind of a restaurant do you have? I haven't got a restaurant. Here's what I have a radio program, and I want you to sing for me. I want you to be a singer on my show. Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You made a record, you spoke to an agent. I thought you wanted to be in show. Well, that was before I was doing so good here. Doing so good? I've had 3 promotions already. And you built up to this? Yeah. You know, when I first came here, they had me testing the oil they fried the shrimp in. Wonderful job. And then they promoted me to chicken picker. You mean chicken plucker? No, chicken picker. You see all the chow mein that came back into the kitchen, I picked out the good pieces of chicken. Oh, yeah, you want to come on my way. This is no job. At least you can sing. And now you're now I'm the food server, and if this works out, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna make me 3rd assistant fortune cookie stuffer. No! Look like this, please. If you will sing all the way. Now look, Dennis. I know that you hate to leave a Shangri-La like this. But if you come on my show, remember, I got a radio show goes from coast to coast. You'll be a big star. You know something? I will give you $35 a week. Gee. Wait a minute. He pay you 25, I pay you 30. You very valuable man here. Oh yeah, well I'll pay you $31. I pay you 32. Yeah, only guess that. I'll pay you $35 a week, and that's fine. What kind of a guarantee will you give me? I can't give you a guarantee, Dennis. I haven't watched your work. You see, I heard you sing or anything. Then on a record, I hate to quit here before I get a guarantee. Well, step over here and sing something for me. Just let me signature when you're singing. Sing something nice, and maybe I can give you. What would you like to hear? What's a good song? What do you know? How about a nice Irish ballad? Galway Bay. Wonderful. Go ahead, that'll be good.
If you ever go across the seas to Ireland, then maybe at the closing of your day, in the moment that will watch the moon rise.
This is what I wore 20 years ago. I never throw anything away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the show, and that's exactly how I found Dennis Day. Dennis, come on. Well, Dennis, you've been with me now for over 20 years. Now, I want to tell you, look, a lot of people think that I'm cheap and stingy because that's a character I portray, you know. But tell the audience, how much, after 20 years, how much am I paying you now?
Well,
No, go ahead, tell them.
$3,000 a week.
There you are, $3,000 a week. Now, that wasn't hard to say, was it?
No.
Well, look at Dennis, I remember some time ago, I asked you to say the same thing.
Hollywood. The Jack Benny program, the special guest stars Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy Stewart.
Rochester, help me with my cufflinks, will you please?
Boss, I didn't know you were going out tonight.
Yeah, I bought 4 tickets for that new play at the Footlight Playhouse. You know, that new dramatic hit, The Town Around Us. And I'm taking Don Wilson and his wife and that new girl I've been going with, Cindy Anderson.
But you're getting dressed kind of early, aren't you?
Well, I took my shower already, so I thought, hey, I want to ask you something. That reminds me. I took a shower, and I don't know where you're buying the soap lately. I use a brand new bar of soap, and I couldn't even get any lather out of it.
A brand new bar of soap?
Yes.
Didn't you get out of the service closet?
No, I got it out of the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
Yes, in a dish by the drain board.
Congratulations, boss.
Why?
You just shot with a peeled potato.
How do you like that? Imagine me showering with a peeled... Get that, will you, Roger?
Mr. Benny is expecting me. I'm Miss Anderson.
Oh, come right in.
With pleasure.
Hey, Cindy.
Hello.
You got here kind of early, honey.
Yes, well, I got through at the studio a little early, so I thought I'd just drop in.
Over at the studio?
Yes. Don't you remember I told you I was a model? Today I was making a film commercial for Parsons Pink Hand Lotion.
Oh, well, I must watch that on TV. What do you do?
My hands are the rough ones.
Do you like doing those kind of commercials?
It's much better than the one I did for a restaurant last week.
You know, you look kind of cute tonight.
yourself.
This is Vertigo 1 on approach to PTMC Outer Rim Station MIL 132. Request clearance to dock.
Vertigo 1, please confirm security clearance A7.
Affirmative. Transmitting now.
Vertigo 1, you are cleared for docking bay 3.
Welcome to Valhalla Tower, Material Defender. I trust your transit to this station was recuperative.
Your concern is as underwhelming as ever, Travis.
We have traced the alien infestation's vector from our holdings in the Zeta Aquilay system, where we require you to gather reconnaissance information. We are fitting your ship with a warp drive prototype for the jump.
Oh, I've already fulfilled my contractual obligations, Travis. I'm not doing any more of your dirty work.
Yes, your primary obligations have indeed been met, but if you study your standard mercenary agreement, you will notice that PTMC reserves the right to keep you on retainer for up to 72 hours post-mission.
Travis, you son of a...
If you choose to decline further service, we may consider you in default of your contract, and your fee may be suspended pending litigation. Good luck, Material Defender. Travis, out.
I knew it! I knew PTMC would find a way to cheat me.
Vertigo 1, proceed to jump point Alpha.
Yeah, I couldn't care less if they sue me. But they left me with no choice if I want my money.
Initiate a jump-free sequence.
And here I thought indentured servitude ended in the 21st century. I only hope this is just a reconnaissance mission and nothing more.
Vertigo 1, you are cleared to proceed to Zeta Aquilay.
Speak to me. What are you doing, game? Here I am ready to play, and you're not ready to play. Shadow. Shadow.
I used a peeled potato. I mean, it could happen to anybody.
You know, Jack, it's a funny thing. Whenever you make a mistake, you say, it could happen to anybody.
When did I ever...
Well, last week when you talked at the women's luncheon, you were the only man there, and you still went home with the wrong hat.
All right, all right. Oh, out there. Hello? Yes, Don? Look, Don, we'll pick you up in just a few minutes and... What? You can't make it? Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Well, I'm terribly sorry. Well, maybe next time. Okay. How do you like that?
What's the matter?
Well, Don Wilson and his wife have relatives there at the house, and they can't go with us tonight.
Oh, gee, that's too bad.
See, I don't know who to ask now. Maybe I could ask Frank Remley and his wife, if he's standing up. Sammy Weiss, the drummer, maybe Sammy.
Oh, how about this one, Mr. and Mrs. James Stewart? Why don't you call them?
Jimmy Stewart?
Yes.
No, you know, every time I ask them to go out, they always say something. They always try to get out of it for some reason or other. I don't think they like to be with me.
Oh, Jack, I think you're just imagining things.
No.
After all, if you're good enough for me, you're good enough for them.
I know. No, they don't like to go out with me.
Oh, Jack, now look, I'm not going to pay any attention to you here. I'm going to dial
Oh,
the number
Cindy,
for you.
please.
What is it? No, I am.
Here.
Let me see.
Hello. Oh, hello, Jimmy. This is Jack. Well, Jack, how are you? I'm fine. Say, what are you and Gloria doing tonight? Oh, we're sitting around reading. We thought maybe we might go back up down to Wilson Boulevard and pick up some lambs we've been trying to get. But we can do that some other time. Well, what's on your mind? Well, look, I have 4 tickets for that new play. Here's a great big hit. Maybe you and Gloria would like to join us. That sounds wonderful, Jack. Wait, I'll ask Gloria. Cindy, you were right. We're glad to hear from you. Jack has 4 seats for that new play. It'll town around
seeing you soon.
From Hollywood, the Jack Benny program with Jack's guest star Ben Blue, brought to you by...
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. You know, I'm quite excited tonight because I just found out that our program is now being shown in another foreign country. Now, this makes 5 countries that see my television show. And naturally, in these foreign countries, we have different sponsors than we have here. Like, for instance, in Mexico, our show is sponsored by a company that makes a tamale cooked in wine sauce. It's called the Jolly Tamale. Then in Japan, we are sponsored by a company that manufactures a carry pocket knife. Since I've been on, they can't make them fast enough. Sort of get you right here, you know. Let's see where... Oh, yes, in India, I am sponsored by an oxen deodorant. I mean, it's not a powder or a cream or a spray. You just pull out the pen and throw it.
Please, on the air, you'll cut your monologue right here.
Well, why? Well, why do you always have to cut my jokes while we're rehearsing right now? I mean, why don't you cut something else?
If I had a hairy-carry knife, I would. All right, everybody, take 5
minutes. Look, well, as long as this is a rehearsal, why don't we just go through the show?
Because we're supposed to rehearse Dennis Day's number next, and he's not here.
Always in time. I can't find Dennis. He's
Mr.
always
Benny.
late.
Mr. Benny,
Yes.
I'm a new stagehand here. I've been an admirer of yours for years and years, and I thought maybe you'd give me your autograph.
Well, yes, I'll be glad to. Yes.
Register me twice in the lake.
Okay. What's your name?
Harmony Vadexiflus.
Herman what? What was that last name?
Vadexiflus.
How do you spell it?
Verdexiflus.
Bummer. Strange bunch of letters there. How'd you ever get a name like that?
Well, my father used to make eye charts.
try. It's kind of a hard, our letters are hard to write.
It's easier if you cover one eye.
Flux, jerk. I got this. Did I spell it right?
Yeah, most of it. You spell Heumann wrong. And thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I've been a great admirer of yours for years and years.
Oh,
big fan.
Thanks. That's very, very nice. Well, I've seen everything. Now, Don, will you finish the sandwich so we can get going with our rehearsal? We got a big show coming on.
Well, Jack, if this is such a big show, how come you hired a magician nobody ever heard of?
Because this magician I hired is absolutely wonderful. I saw him the other night. We're very fortunate that we've got him.
Where'd you find him?
You know where I'll tell you where I found him. You know, the other night I was working very, very late in my office, you see. And,
Want to buy?
Yeah. And I was working late, so I was driving home, you know, afterwards, and then just for a little relaxation, you see, as I usually do. More? No, thank you. For relaxation, I stopped in Ben Blue's nightclub.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, good evening, Mr. Benny. How many tonight?
Oh, I'm alone.
Again?
What do you mean, again? I came in here early last night, and I brought a girl with me.
Bringing the hat check girl to work doesn't count.
Well, never mind. Just show me to my table, will you, please?
All right, right down there, second table on the right. There's your menu.
When you don't tip, you get nothing. Oh, well, I'm used to it.
Hello, Mr. Benny. I saw you come in, so I brought you your usual drink. Well, this is a nightclub, and we don't want anybody to know you're drinking hot chocolate.
Well, listen. If you can smuggle it in, will you bring me another marshmallow?
Do you think you can handle it?
Just go and get it, sir. Get it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's showtime at Ben Blue's Supper Club. And we start our show by presenting the world's greatest prestidigitator, manipulator, and mentalist of all time. This man has baffled the nation with his predictions.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the world's greatest magician, Chandu. Let's bring him out here. That delicate brain of yours. Chandu, Sahib. It's good to have you back again.
It's nice to return to these parts, my good man.
It's so nice to see that smiling face of yours.
It's nice to see your smile and kiss you, too.
Chandu, I understand that you've traveled extensively.
This I have no less, I have this no less. This I have no less.
You've been,
I have no less, regardless of man or beast, this I have no less.
I know that you've traveled.
Cosgrove?
No.
Joe Cosgrove?
False.
Stuart Cosgrove?
No.
Frank Cosgrove?
No.
Dexter Cosgrove? Mordecai Cosgrove? Henry Cosgrove?
Just a moment. It's not Cosgrove.
Think of that, isn't it?
It's a girl's name, a simple name like Helen or Mary.
Oh, Helen?
No.
Mary? No.
Francis. No. Look, it's very simple. I'll give you a little hint. The little lady's name is associated with a train.
Oh, something with a train. Her name is Baggage?
She's sitting there with her husband.
Excess baggage?
Something to do with a train.
Oh, I see. Her name is False Rock?
No.
Oh, false. Hot Rod?
No.
Observation platform?
Incorrect.
Something to do with a train?
No, you're not is strange and mystifying. And this trick here, ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll be sure that I do not use any of my own help, so I will ask for volunteers from the audience. Anybody, please, please step up from the stage here. That elderly gentleman right there, drinking a hot chocolate.
How did he know?
Would you mind helping that elderly gentleman up, please?
Right this way, sir. I don't need any help. Just watch my drink.
Do you think you can make it? How do you do, sir?
How do you do?
What is your name?
Benny. Jack Benny.
Oh, I see. Have you ever seen me before?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever heard of me?
No.
That makes us even. Yes, now, we'd like to do a little trick here. We have right here a bag. This is known as a laundry bag. Now, the idea here, I'll get into the bag. When I say ready, I jump out. And would you mind examining it, please, here? Just examine the bag.
Well, it seems like just a laundry bag.
An ordinary laundry bag, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the gun. Now, when I say shoot, you just fire away. Now, don't shoot till I say ready, please.
Now, wait a minute. This is no trick. You're not fooling anybody. There are blanks in here.
Just one in every audience. Here, watch this. Hey, come here, will you? Bring it out here. Watch this. Now, when I say ready, please, go right ahead. Ready! Ready!
I just can't. Dennis, I wanna ask you something. If you had your appendix taken out this morning, how could you possibly do a show here this afternoon?
Oh, I can sing, but don't ask me to dance.
Dennis! Oh, the stitches! Silly talk!
Jack.
What?
Shandu just arrived. He's in his dressing room.
The magician?
Yes.
Oh, is he here?
Yes, and he asked me to give you his card.
Oh, wonderful.
What do you want?
Beer. Hey, that's a very, very good trick.
Can I put it in your show?
No. Listen, the only thing I want in my show, I just want that laundry bag. That's all.
That's easy, Jack. You can do it yourself. It's bulletproof.
What?
Bulletproof.
You mean that a bullet can't go through this material?
That's right.
Oh, baby, I thought it was just an ordinary laundry bag. My goodness, I was amazed. I was surprised when you jumped out of it alive.
Jack, nobody can jump
bag. There's 4 bullet holes in it. It's 4 bullets. Gee, Mr. Benny, your wallet saved your life. Yeah, you could have been killed.
I know. See, I had $500 in there.
Look at you, ruined my money. You couldn't aim for my head. No, you couldn't aim for my head. You and your stupid aim. You had to ruin my money. All you had to do was aim for my head. That's all. You're the stupidest guy.
Jack will be back with his guest star, Ben Blue, in just a moment. But first...
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed the show. And now I'd like to bring out for a bow my guest star who played Chandu, Mr. Ben Blue. I mean, how did you learn a silly dance like that? Who taught that?
Well, Jack, for your information, I was taught by, I think, the world's greatest terpsichorean artist.
Well, Nijinsky?
No.
Arthur Murray?
No. Try Cosgrove.
Cosgrove?
No.
Thank you. Thank you again very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll be seeing you soon.
From Television City in Hollywood, the Jack Benny program presented by Lucky Strike with his special guest, Gary Crosby.
Light up the lucky.
It's light up time.
Be happy, go lucky.
It's light up time.
For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike.
Relax.
It's light up time.
The first cigarette of the day. Man, how good that tastes. And if it's a Lucky, it tastes even better. You know, Luckies can be depended on for better taste because they're made of fine, naturally good-tasting tobacco. Tobacco that's toasted to taste even better. Yes, it's toasted to taste better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother. So next time you get cigarettes, get better-tasting Lucky Strike.
For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike.
Right now.
Light up a Lucky. It's light up time.
Very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lucky Strike program. You know, today our show is in black and white. And the reason I mention that is because 2 weeks ago, as you rich people probably know, my show was in color. And it was very, very exciting because this is the first time since I've been on TV that you could see my eyes
in their natural color, you see. Lazy Lagoon blue. Of course, this show was supposed to have been in color too, but after they made the test, they found out that they couldn't do it because my eyes, instead of turning out blue, they came out red. See, this always happens around income tax time. You know, other people get ulcers. I just cry for a few weeks. But I don't want you to think for 1 minute that I resent paying taxes to the government, because I don't. Although I must say that quite a few years ago when I first went into show business, it did bother me because in those days it was taxation without representation. If you think that Secretary Humphreys is tough, you should have dealt with William Pitt. He took me for every guilder I had. But of course, speaking of crying, though, I must admit that I did cry a little bit after the Emmy Television Awards. And I don't want you to think that I'm a sore loser or anything like that, you know, and I certainly don't resent George Gobel winning, because I'm a great fan of George Gobel's. Really, I'm crazy about him. But I want to ask you one thing. What is it that George Gobel brought new into television? For years, CBS has had a program called You Are There. He changed it to So There You Are, and everybody's making a big thing. For years, I've said hello again. I never even got an award from the telephone company. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it just goes to show you that... For heaven's sake, Don, this is one rehearsal that I did not want interrupted. You know,
I'm
what is it?
very sorry, Jack, but our director says you've rehearsed your monologue long enough. We've got other things to do.
Well, all right, then I'll go over to my dressing room and lie down for a while and relax until showtime.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm expecting a reporter, a young lady from Paris, who is here to interview stars on television. So as soon as she arrives, let me know, will you?
Okay, Jack, but right now it's time for us to run through those songs Bing Crosby's going to do.
Bing Crosby?
Yeah. Here it is Saturday, and our show goes on tomorrow. Where in the world is he?
Well, Don, you see, I haven't been able to finish this deal with Bing Crosby. You see, his asking price... his asking price, you see, was $10,000, you know?
How much did you offer him?
Well, I didn't... You see, I didn't exactly offer him money. You see, Bing is in the orange juice business, you see, and I happen to have an orange tree in my backyard. And I offered him my entire crop for the next 20 years, you see. Which I thought was a fair deal. Well, anyway, look, if you're worried about Crosby, I'm going over to his house, you know, right now.
Oh, what about that reporter?
And the what?
What about that reporter?
Oh, well, you know where Bing lives.
Oh, sure.
If this lady reporter comes, send her over to Bing's house.
Okay, Jack.
Bye.
Well, fellas, we've taken a 10-minute break now. It's light-up time.
Light-up time, light-up time, light-up time, light-up time. Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly-dee. We're the men you seldom see.
I'm a TV cameraman,
And I yell quiet like nobody can.
Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly-dee. Tweedly-dee, tweedly-dee. Lucky strike, that's the only smoke for me. Tweedly-det, tweedly-det. Luckies are a cleaner cigarette.
LSMFT, light a lucky, it's light up time. So much better tasting, it's sublime.
Taste sublime. Lucky Strikes are toasted too, and that's the thing that brings a better flavor through. Let's all light a Lucky Strike.
Let's all light a lucky strike.
Lucky Strike.
Lucky has a taste you like.
Lucky Strike. Mercy, mercy, pudding and pie. Here's the best smoke you can buy. LSLSLFT. Tweedledee. Lucky Strike's a smoke for me. Light up time, 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 light up time.
Bing. Bing. Oh, Bing. Oh, Gary. Well, Gary, I didn't mean to disturb you or anything. I thought you were your father, you know? You always wear clothes like that?
Oh, just around the house, Mr. Benny. Dad's the only one with guts enough to wear them on the street.
I know. By the way, Gary, I came here to talk business with your dad. Is he around?
Well, he's not right now. He went over to the studio to look over a script for a new picture, but he should be home soon.
Oh, well, good, good. Gee, this is a beautiful home you have here. Really, how many rooms have you got in this house?
36.
36 rooms.
Yeah, you remember that picture Little Boy Lost?
Yeah.
It was about my brother Lindsay.
Well, that I can understand. Well, it certainly is a lovely home. Gosh, it's beautiful.
That's an Oscar.
I know what it is. Everybody tells me.
Dad won that one in '44 for Going My Way.
I know. And Ronald Coleman won it for Double Life. And Jimmy Stewart won it for The Philadelphia Story. And William Holden won it for Stalag 17. I know all about those guys that won it.
How can you remember all those awards, Mr. Benny?
Because my psychiatrist is doing a lousy job making me forget. This week we're starting on the Emmys.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it, Mr. Benny. You'll probably win one someday.
Oh, someday.
Excuse me.
An award long time ago. I made some good pictures, too, you know. George Washington slept here. The horn blows at midnight.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you today?
I'm a representative of the Bendix Automatic Washing Machine Company. I just dropped by to see how the new machines were working.
Oh, fine. Dad's very pleased with all four of them.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye. Now, Mr. Benny, while you're waiting...
Hey, Gary, wait a minute. I want to ask you something. You mean to tell me that your family can afford to live in a mansion like this with 36 rooms, and you don't send your laundry out?
Well, sure we do. Send out all our laundry.
Well, why have you got 4 washing machines?
Oh, that. Well, you know Dad. He likes clean money.
Oh, I see. Well, what were you going to ask me before?
Well, I was just wondering if while you were waiting for Dad, you might like something to eat or drink.
Well, you know what? I had rehearsal, and I had nothing to eat, and I came right over here. I wouldn't mind a sandwich or something.
Fine, I'll ring for the butler.
Oh, fine. Gosh, what a lovely place.
Look at this beautiful golf trophy. Made by the Bing Crosby Enterprises. Even when he loses, he wins. He's smiling.
Did you ring, sir?
Yes, Winthrop. Mr. Benny'd like something to eat.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Well, why is that? No food in the house?
I don't know, sir. I can't find the kitchen.
You can't find the kitchen?
He's only been with us 2 months.
Oh.
I didn't know we had this room till I saw it on Person to Person.
No.
That's all right, Winthrop. You may go.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Gosh, Barry, I can't get over, you know, your whole gang. I mean, it's just amazing the way you're all so informal and...
Too handicapped. Say, will you excuse me for a minute, Mr. Bendy? I've got to go check the washing machines.
Okay, sure.
I'll be right back.
Right. There's the door. Gary! 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 Gee, this is a big house. Yeah?
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm Miss Ormond, and I've been told I would find Monsieur Benny here.
Yeah.
You are Monsieur Benny? Oui?
Wow. I mean, we, yeah. We. I mean, come in. Come in.
Merci.
Yes, merci. Are you the lady from France who writes for the fan magazines?
Oui.
Oh, well, I certainly be glad to give you any information that I can. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Right over here.
Now, Monsieur Benny, I have many questions to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
But first, who, in your opinion, is the funniest comedian in television?
Who do I think is the funniest comedian in television? Well,
You find it hard to say?
No, it's easy to say. Just that it sounds so awful coming from me.
Well, first, I'm sure that my readers in France would like to have a description of you.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are you?
5 foot.
Your weight
160 pounds, that's it.
and your eyes.
They're blue.
Blue? They look...
I cried a little. But anyway, if there's anything that you want to do, I should... I'm terribly sorry. Miss Oman, this is Mr. Crosby.
How are you, monsieur?
And how do you do?
Crosby! I've read so much about you and your 4 boys.
Me? Me and my 4 boys?
Oh, Mr. Crosby, tell her about your 4 boys. I mean,
Oh, the 4 boys,
Yeah.
yes. Well, at the moment, the twins are in the Army. Lindsay's still lost. And then there's Gary, a truly fine boy.
You know, Monsieur Crosby, to me you're amazing. You've been in show business for so long, and you have 4 boys. Tell me, how do you keep so young?
Well, we drink a lot of orange juice around here.
Sort of a frozen fountain of youth. You know? Are there any other questions?
Yes, but I think I'd rather see you at the studio.
Oh, well, fine. I'm so glad you came over. And I'll be at the studio at rehearsal. And you can come over there.
Au revoir, Monsieur Benny.
Gendarme.
Goodbye to you too. Papa.
Yeah. You think it was all right if we played that little joke on Miss Armand?
Oh, listen, she'll go back to France, and then she'll write how young and handsome your father is.
Oh, well, me and the old gentleman both, thank you.
Well, that's all right. Only I wish that your father would get here, really. I've got to settle this deal. I do my television show tomorrow. He's supposed to sing on...
Well, he should be here any minute, you know, but while you're waiting, Jack, you can do me a big favor.
What's that, Gary?
Well, I've got a song here I'm going to record in a couple of days, and I thought maybe you might give it a listen. See how
Oh,
it sounds.
sure. I'd love to hear it. Go ahead.
I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world, what a life, I'm in love. I hold that string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let go. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. Whoa, what a world, what a life, I'm in love. What a world, what a life, I'm lucky, 'cause I'm in love.
Gee, Gary, that was just wonderful. And you know, while you were singing, I couldn't help but think how much you sounded like your father, you know?
Well, that's a very big compliment, Mr. Benny, but you know there's a lot of difference between Dad and I.
Really?
Yeah, when he does a television shot, he gets $10,000.
See, well, Gary, when you do a television spot, what do you get?
Me? About 150 bucks.
Gary, you mean your father gets $10,000 for a guest appearance, and yet you sound exactly like him when you sing, and you get $150?
That's right.
Sit down, kid. Now, Gary, this is the easiest 150 bucks you ever made in your life, and you can sing the same song you did just now.
Gee, Mr. Benny, I thought you wanted Dad on your show.
Oh, he won't mind. Hello. Look at all the different things he has.
Well, for God's sake, Lagoon Eyes, what are you doing here?
I came over here to talk with Bing. I had some business with Bing, but fortunately, he's not at home, you see.
Oh, well, excuse me, that's old Golden Eagle isn't home?
No, he's not around today, no.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You know, today's Saturday and all the banks are closed, and, well, gee, I want to get a check cashed. He does have some money in the house, doesn't he?
Well,
Well,
yeah.
he's got plenty of it in the Bendix.
Oh. I know, but it's not ironed yet.
I'm so glad that you told me, because I would not touch the stuff rough dry.
I don't blame you. But look at Bob.
If you want a check cashed, I'll be very, very happy to
Oh,
cash
I'd
it for you.
certainly appreciate that, Jack. Here it is
Okay.
right here.
Sure. $50.
What's the matter?
Have you any identification?
Jack, it's me!
Yeah, all right. All right. Let's see what I've got here. $50. Wait a minute, there's 20.
20.
There's 40.
40.
45. 46, 47, 48, 49. Wait a minute, I believe I have some change right here for that extra. Oh, there you are.
Let me see. Guilders.
Yeah, you see, I haven't had these pants on for a long time.
Pants? I don't understand.
Well, it's nothing. Anyway, Bob, I'm glad you dropped over.
Well, thanks, Jack.
Yeah, I
and
got
thank
some
you,
business
Gary.
to talk over here with Bing, so I'll see you in just a little
isn't
while.
this a lovely
Nice to come
home?
over. Oh, it's beautiful. Nice. So long.
Bye, Gary.
So long. So long. Now, look, Gary, how about coming on the show? Now, here's an easy chance. There's nothing much to do. All you have to do is sing a song. I'll give you $150.
Well, I don't know, Mr. Benny.
Well, look, I'm sure your dad won't mind. He'll probably be tickled to death if you
Sure
do.
then,
Oh, of course. And I'll tell you what, we just have time now to go over and rehearse. It'll take no time.
Excuse me just a minute. That's all right, Winthrop. I'll get it. But I want you to wait. I want you to take Mr. Benny and me to the studio.
Oh, very good, sir.
Hello?
When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I just count my blessings instead of sheep.
Oh, it's dear old Dad. Hi, Dad.
Well, Gary, I just called CBS, and they told me that Mr. Benny was at our house.
Yeah, he's right here. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, wheel him over to the phone, right?
Benny, Dad wants to talk to you.
Hi, Bing.
Hi, Jack. Say, Jack, I've been considering that deal about going on your television show, and I think I can make it.
But,
No,
Bing...
Jack, I think you're right about what you said, about, you know what you said when I told you I wanted $10,000?
Well, I didn't say anything.
Well, you did after I threw that water in your face. Well, Jack, I'm fucking willing to come on your show tomorrow, just as a favor for $7,500.
70...